So even though Hochul has built this sort of politics of not really being a risk taker, unless it's sort of like standing up to Donald Trump, I think Mamdani is either going to challenge her or cause her to really show her true colors. And so either way, Mamdani shows a very clear solution. Tax the people who can afford to make the city a better place. And if it doesn't work, well, then we can say it doesn't work. What Hochul is promising is very clear. We're going to do very much the same thing. We're not going to push the status quo, and we're going to worry about our reelection more than we're going to actually worry about what New Yorkers want. The only way I see Hochul actually bending to Mamdani is if we see overwhelming support from New York to push Hochul and the rest of Albany to get these taxes done. Because right now we know that Hochul is going to fight this, but if we see enough pressure from Mamdani and New Yorkers, then we might actually see these things come to light. So right now, Hochul is afraid of losing rich donors and closing their wallets. So if she hesitates, that's bad. But if she endorses Mamdani and refuses to talk on taxes, then what are we really doing here? Sooner or later, though, Albany will have to decide, and the legislature will have to decide if we want to increase taxes on millionaires and on corporations in order to give the services that we want. And whether or not Hochul will help in that or oppose that is yet to be seen. And so right now, Mamdani's vision is to work with Hochul, of course, sort of butter her up and try to get the most out of it. But I think right now he's heading into sort of a lion's den where we already know a lot of the modern Democrats don't support him and that they're already against him and they already think he's too radical and already pushing it too much. So I think Mamdani's going to have a tough time breaking into the establishment. But of course, I don't think anything in the system should ever stay the same. And Mamdani's victory, I think, is emblematic that the city wants something different, something inevitable, right? A city that's affordable, a city where people who can afford it can live here, and also people who can afford to pay more taxes do so. And so I think that's what we're really asking for with Mamdani and what New Yorkers want.